Hi to all. In this video, we are going to see about losses in DC machine. The losses that occurs in DC machines is divided into five basic categories. The various losses are electrical and copper losses or copper loss, I square or losses, core losses or iron losses, brushed losses, mechanical losses, and stray load losses. These losses are explained below in details. Okay, losses in DC machines, it can be categorized as five. One is I square loss, another is iron loss, another is brush loss, another is mechanical loss, and stray loss. The electrical or copper loss in DC machines. Okay, these losses are also known as winding losses. Okay, windage is different, winding is different. Okay, uh, windage, windage losses is also one of the loss. Okay, okay. Now we see winding losses. Okay, these losses are also known as winding loss or copper loss or electrical loss. Okay, as a copper loss occurs because of the resistance of the winding. Okay, the ohmic loss is produced by the current flowing in the winding. The windings that are present in addition to the armature windings are the field windings, interpoles and compensating windings. So the armature copper loss is equal to Ia square Ra, I square R. Okay, where I is the armature current and Ra is the armature resistance. These losses are about 30% of the total full load losses. In a shunt machine, the copper loss in the shunt field is I square SH RSH. Okay, we have two coils. One is armature coil, another is shunt coil, field coil. Okay, in the shunt machines. So, in field coil, we have the loss I square SH or SH, where ISH is the current in the shunt field and RSH is the resistance of the shunt field windings. The shunt regulating resistance is included in RSH. In a series machine, the copper loss in the series winding is I square SC into RSC. Copper loss or electrical loss or okay, uh, ohmic losses produced. Okay. Um, see where ISC is the current through the series field winding and RSC is the resistance of the series field winding. In a compound machine, both shunt and series field losses occurs. Okay, because in compound machine we have um, both series coil as well as shunt coil of the field windings. Okay, so both the losses will be present. These losses are almost 20% of the full load losses. When the case of shunt machine, it will be 30% of the full load losses. In the case of compound machine, it will be 20% of the full load losses. Copper loss in the interpole windings are written as Ia square or T or I, where Ri is the resistance of the interpole winding. Okay. Copper loss in the compensating winding, if any, is Ra square Rc, where Rc is the resistance of compensating winding. These are the different types of uh, copper loss will be present in each motor or generator. Next one, magnetic loss or core loss, okay, uh, or iron losses in DC machine. The core loss are the hysteresis loss and eddy current loss. These losses are considered almost constant as the machines are usually operated at constant flux density and constant speed. These losses are about 20% of the full load losses, whereas copper loss is 30% of the full load losses. But in the case of magnetic or core loss is the 20% of the full load losses. Next one, brush losses in a DC machine. Brush losses are the losses taking place between the commutator and the carbon brushes. It is the power loss at the brush contact point. The brush drop depends upon the brush contact voltage drops and the armature current IA. It is given the equation shown by PBD is equal to VBD into IA. The value of the voltage drop occurring over the large range armature currents across a set of brushes is approximately constant. If the value of brush voltage drop is not given, then it is usually assumed to be 2 volt. Thus the brush drop loss is taken as a 2 IA. Okay. Last, mechanical losses in DC machines. The losses that takes place because of the mechanical effects of the machines are known as mechanical losses. Mechanical losses are divided into uh, bearing friction loss and windage losses. Okay, winding loss is different. Windage is windage or windage losses is different. Okay, bearing there friction will be present between uh, axis shaft and rotor. There some losses will be generated. That losses are called bearing friction losses and windage losses. To ventilate or to dissipate the heat generated in the motor or generator, we are placing the ventilated holes. Okay, windage loss are the wind entering to the motor and and it will affect the speed of the motor. Okay, that losses are called windage loss. The losses occurring in the moving parts of the machines and air present in the machine is known as windage losses. These losses are very small. Stray losses in DC machine. These losses are miscellaneous type losses. The following factors are considered in stray load losses. The distortion of flux because of armature reaction. Okay, short circuit current in the coil undergoing communication. These losses are very difficult to determine. Therefore, it is necessary to assign the reasonable value of the stray loss. For most machines, stray losses are taken by conversion to be 1% of the full load output power. So from the things, what are things we copper loss will be 30% of the full load losses and iron loss 20% of the full load losses and brush loss will be 2 volt. It's a very minimal one and stray loss it's loss difficult to determine, normally considered as a 1% of the full load losses. Thank you.